Hey guys, just wanted to give you a small update on the welding. It's coming right along, but basically wherever the floor seams are, what has to be done is we're using a MIG welder, and basically you weld over where the original spot welds were, and then once it's welded, then you grind it down to where it's nice and flat. And I'm not sure if it's looks flat in the video, but it actually is fairly flat here. So once you get everything nice and flat, then you prime over that and then paint over that. But what we're looking for, grinding these off nice and flat, is one, that way nobody will, well, it'll be harder to tell that it's been changed, for one thing, and two, what we're really looking for is holes in the welds like this. So like that, maybe a little bit right here. We'll re-weld that and fill that in to where there won't be a hole there, and then grind it down again. And you have to do that a couple of times sometimes. This is only the first attempt actually on these, so this one went pretty well, just having to touch up here and here. But the end result should be about like this weld here. It should be nice and flat. You shouldn't be able to tell that it's been welded once it's painted, and at least not any more than factory. And yeah, it'll turn out really well. These lower tabs here, we did end up having to remove these to fit the floor. That's something to note. There was no way to get the floor in to where this would butt up against here, because this was in the way. So we removed that. Really not a huge deal. Didn't really want to, because it burns the outside paint on the rocker panel, but it'll be covered by the side skirt anyway. And I think I can probably get most of it off with rubbing compound. Just right where the welds were, it's burned. So I'll probably just rattle can that silver like I did this part of the car, which this looks a ton better. So just getting rid of all the rust and preventing further rust. That's pretty much it. This will have to be fixed eventually, but I'll do that when I fix the lower part. So, but anyway, right now it's just the project is just getting this floor in, and I'll mess with the rest of this stuff. This is just cosmetic, so mess with that stuff later. But yeah, so this side is just about done. A little bit of touch-up welding there and on the inside of the pocket. This side over here, I think is done. Let me get the extension cord for my trouble light out of the way here. So there you have it. This is pretty much done. If I can get it to focus. These welds all looked pretty good. I do need to touch up this a little bit. Right in here. This was the first part, or our first attempt. So it's not as pretty, but it won't be noticeable once the suspension's on. So actually, this side's probably a lot stronger because of all the extra weld. But anyway, I think I got a little pinhole here to touch up. Yeah, you can see it on the phone screen. So there, but yeah, for the most part, this is all done over here. This all turned out really well, and yeah, so making progress. But anyway, that's all I've got for you guys right now. So yeah, making good progress. Hopefully I'll finish these up tonight, touch them up tomorrow, and I can shoot some primer and some paint tomorrow inside the pockets here, so that where it was burned with the welder, and that'll keep the inside of these pockets from rusting again. They actually only primed the inside of the pockets from the factory, so there was really nothing to keep them from just totally rusting out. So since primer is porous, but we'll shoot paint inside, at least wherever I can, and then as soon as all that's dried, we'll start welding. We'll kind of beat the floor back down into its original shape, and then start welding it all the way across here. And yeah, so that's the next part of the project. Then I need to touch up the welds back here, and then we just pretty much start welding around the car. Still need to make this panel, and got to make the little patch panels for where the wheel wells were rusted out, but that's not a big deal. So those should be pretty much make them as we go. They'll be that simple. So, but anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Look forward to it.